Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got Smith. He's out there with Amen Thompson. Curry is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chenier in at shooting guard. And for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Miles McBride out there with Murray. And it's Mills in at the fourth. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
A nice shot by Chenier.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Smith with it. Now defended by Jokic. On its way from Curry for two. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
About a minute played so far here in the first. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to McBride. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Chenier, defended by McBride. Good work there as it goes.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Murray against Curry. There's a screen by Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. Thompson surveying the floor. Jokic with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Curry against Murray. Outside for Curry. Pass to Chenier. And it's Denver with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
And never brag an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shoot.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And Mills kicks to Murray. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Houston leading by 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Pass to Chenier. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Curry against Murray. That's good from 17 feet away. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. Towns is checked in. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The Rockets #1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Curry against Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Thompson. And that one drops for him.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
Pass to McBride. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. McBride on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. McBride passes to Jokic. One-on-one here. It's Curry outside. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. McBride with the ball. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Mills passes to Murray. Down low, Towns dishes to Murray. And here's Mills. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by Curry. Smith kicks to Curry. Over McBride. That misses off the backboard. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside, Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the NBA starting break to enter the 3rd act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Houston leading by 7. Thompson outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Toppin, he's checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for Towns. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in. Murray outside. Pass to McBride. Back to Murray. Here's McBride. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now Curry. Over McBride. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Murray scanning the floor. Toppin sets a screen for Murray. And another miss by Denver.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. From outside the arc, Murray, no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Yang, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Murray. It's tipped. Pass to Johnson. No good with the triple. Rockets leading by 13. Right side Curry. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.127 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Curry. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Jokic with his screen on Curry. Now McBride. Pass to Johnson. Morris outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Down hard.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets lead by 17. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Towns.
That's great.
Jokic is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Walsh in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Denver making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. Outside Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. The Nuggets trail by 19. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Out to the wing. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Curry. Pass to Toppin. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Rejection by Wembanyama. And the Nuggets making a change here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Towns. Dives for it, and the turnover again by Denver. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Miles McBride.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Houston. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. The Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Towns. Here's Chenier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Denver calls timeout. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Sasser, guarded by Kerr. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Pass to McCloud. Here's Jokic, defended by Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Here's Chenier. Thompson for 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
McBride finds Jokic, and he lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Thompson. Pass to Chenier. Over Jokic. Kept alive. Wembanyama.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama, or he will eat you up down low.
Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. Jokic with his screen on Kerr. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
To the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Pass to Towns. Now McBride. He's covered by Thompson. Here's McLeod. Towns, a screen on Smith. Outside, Towns. Jokic inside. Wembanyama on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Towns. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Pass to Toppin. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Now McBride. Murray outside. Here's McBride. That's in there. Murray with the assist. McBride's got 6 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McBride with the ball. Curry meets him. McBride's shot is off. Smith the pass to Curry. Thompson outside. Curry against Murray. Curry is inside. And stolen by Murray. McBride passes to Jokic. Now Wembanyama. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
McBride passes to Murray. Now Toppin. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Thompson. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Murray outside. Pass to McBride. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Chenier. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Chenier's got 9 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's McBride. Corner shot. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can...
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
McBride passes to Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. And the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Chenier. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Murray. Pass to Mills. Now, here's Jokic. 2 on the clock, with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Houston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Houston Rockets.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days, pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
The anticipation is real. Everyone wants to know who's going to be showing out. I know who I'm picking. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Detective O'Neill has some classified intel that would break this event, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Houston, Thompson is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. And it's Chenier in at the 2 guard. Pass to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get the rebound. Here's Chenier. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Another miss by Houston.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
McBride with the ball. And Mills kicks to Murray. Curry with the steal. The finish. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Mills. Curry against Murray. Here's McBride. Back to Murray. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Wembanyama passes to Chenier. Wembanyama down low. Jokic defending. Curry kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mills. Here's McBride. Jokic draws the double. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pushing it up. Here's Chenier. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Denver calls timeout. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. McBride on the wing. Smith outside. Outside Curry. And Curry throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He gets that one.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by Chenier.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. It's Thompson off the drive. Pass to Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
McBride passes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Now, here's Jokic. To the left side wing. The Nuggets with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
McBride on the wing. He's got 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Chenier. Back to Curry. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Curry can't get it to go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
McBride passes to Murray. Curry on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Johnson kicks to Mills. Here's McBride, covered by Smith. Murray, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Smith. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Chenier. Smith outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Air-mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Nuggets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Jokic. Now McBride. It's good from long range. McBride's got 11.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Chenier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And he sinks the second. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to McBride. And here's Jokic. For 3, Murray. A shot off that time.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Mills, to the middle. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. A different look for Denver. Walsh is checked in, and Morris subbed in for Johnson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
.152 left in the third. Morris outside. Pass to Walsh. Now Jokic. Wembanyama with the block. And he's able to get it back. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Thompson finds Wembanyama. Murray against Curry. Over Murray. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jokic with the screen on Starks. Pass to Murray. Outside, Towns. Back to Murray. 43 seconds left to play in the third. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Walsh can't get it to go. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. A shot by Curry, no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Murray, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From the wing, he can't hit that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Marcus Sasser. He's out there with Miles McBride. And it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to McBride. Back to Sasser. Down low. Claxton finds Sasser. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Chenier, defended by McBride. Goes up on the wing. Good. Chenier's got 28 points for the game.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have set the tone, and the rest of the team is following.
McBride on the wing. Wembanyama outside. Sasser with the rebound. Denver shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Pass to Walsh. Claxton against Wembanyama. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Out to Smith for the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
3 points.
Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. It's Claxton high post. McBride on the wing. Denver passing it around. Back to Sasser. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Chenier. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Wembanyama passes to Thompson. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Over Sasser. Here's Chenier. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Back to McBride. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Sasser, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sasser's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Curry. The 19-foot shot, and Houston again with the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Walsh. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Curry. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to McBride. There's the pick. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mills. Towns looking it over. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Chenier, the pass to Thompson. And Curry throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And Curry throws it down hard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to De Silva. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
And here's Mills. Murray for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit. Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 41.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Murray outside. Here's Towns. Jokic high post. And stolen by Wembanyama. Left side Curry. Baseline try. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
The assist.
Smith's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Mills finds Murray. Back to Mills. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And Jokic gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
On the wing, Thompson. Houston moving it around. Wembanyama passes to Chenier. Over Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Chenier's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Mills, covered by Smith. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Murray against Curry. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to McBride. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. And McBride drops them both. Here's Chenier.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
6 on the shot clock. The 3. And another miss by Denver. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Up top, Curry. Jokic defending. Outside, Curry. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.